Look this way. Whoa. Ooh. This is cool. Whoa. What's this?
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Mo.
Welcome to the State of the State Parks podcast, the only podcast exclusively about state parks.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Mo.
And we begin our journey here in Southern California at the Crystal Cove State Park,
which sits on the ancestral land of the Ahashiman and Tongva peoples.
Native peoples have lived there for over 9,000 years before the first Spanish contact. In 1769, once the Spanish arrived, they issued large land grants and instituted the mission system. This was brutal on the native peoples. Once the Spanish landowner Sepulveda ran into some financial issues in 1864, he ended up selling it to a group of folks, including James Irvine. He bought the land in 1864, and around 1867, 1868, he had over 30,000 sheep grazing there at the time, which definitely caused some trauma to the fauna. Fauna trauma. All right.
Although it has been called by many names throughout the years, including El Morro Beach and El Morro Bay and Cove, the creek and the canyon have the official USGS designation of Morro and today house the Upper and Lower Morro campgrounds.
The 3,936-acre park was established in 1979. It was also listed as a historic site. Crystal Cove is so big. I'm talking 3,936 acres. It's so big that we're only going to focus on the park on the bluff side of the Highway 1. We will most definitely be doing a part 2 about the beach and cottages in the future. We're going to be on the hunt for new plants, animals, birds, just about everything. We're going to be learning with you. We're novices, so we'll be using a few different applications on our phone. We'll be using the Seek app to identify just about everything. We will be uploading all our finds to iNaturalist, a huge database tracking everything and putting finds on one big map. We will also be using the Merlin Bird ID app to confirm our bird finds. We're pretty new to all of this, so we might say some things that are wrong, but that's what learning is all about, so please be gentle on us.
We will be engaging in citizen science. What is citizen science, you ask? Also sometimes called community science or crowdsourced science, it is research conducted with participation from the general public and amateurs. This could be anything from you engaging in the yearly Great Backyard Bird Count or helping out with the butterfly census. Keep your ears out for projects that you could participate in citizen science in your neck of the woods. We are also utilizing the All Trails app to help us navigate in the backcountry, and we downloaded the hike Morro Ridge Spur to Morro Ridge Road ahead of time in case we lost service.
All right, and that's where we're picking up. It's mid-January 2024. The weather's beautiful but cool, and we're picking up about halfway up the hill on this Morro Ridge Spur to Morro Ridge Road hike.
What's this?
Yeah, what is this plant?
I feel like we know that.
Think you know this one? Sawtooth golden brush.
Oh yeah, we've definitely tagged this before.
That was cool.
That was cool.
I'll upload that photo.
We will be keeping a working photo album, uploading pictures and videos of our nature finds. Please visit us at stateofthestateparks.com and click Gallery. All right, now back to the climb.
It was quite a steep hill.
Yeah,
But we got this.
we got this.
Wow. The view is getting better and better.
Oh wow. Whew.
That's good.
Hoo-wee.
That's good. Oh, that little peep.
Do you wanna wait
That little peep. I think that's a black phoebe.
on the thing? Oh, he just flew. He's on the wire.
It looked like a black phoebe.
Oh, cool. Look at this snail shell.
Huh.
I feel like this is one you have.
Oh yeah, we could tag that. I've definitely seen this snail before.
I
though.
know.
Helix snail. What kind of snail though? Yeah, milk snail. I don't know if
I
we've
don't
seen
think we
this.
had that.
Yeah, a new one.
Cool.
Milk snail. We'll upload that photo. That's cool.
Introduced.
A lot of snails I'm finding are introduced.
Yeah.
You know more about snails than we do. Let us know.
Drop it in the
Be
comments.
our snail person.
Where?
Isn't this all castor bean?
No, this looks like mustard.
Oh yeah, mustard leaf. And there's a little mallow.
Man, I don't know what this little guy is.
Morning.
What are these people looking at?
I'm looking at the ocean.
Or this craggly tree?
No, these are ocean
Look at
people.
this really cool craggly tree though.
Oh, that is cool.
This looked like this tree had a fire. Look.
Oh yeah, looks like a whole bunch
Look,
of
that
little
one too.
fire spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys.
Okay, so it turns out there was a fire in the park. The Emerald Fire in February of 2022. Apparently it was caused by something electrical. It burned a total of 154 acres. Yeesh.
I think I got a deerweed.
Deerweed.
This is deerweed? Wait,
We've seen
because
this
look,
before, right?
deerweed also blooms like this. In December, I took a picture where it's blooming with like these beautiful yellow flowers.
So we've seen deerweed.
Use
before.
new photo. So on Seek, I tend to use the new photo so I can see what it looks like in all seasons and try to remind myself. But everyone has their own ways.
When I do the Seek, I kind of like to keep the photo that's the prettiest of the two. So if one has blooming flowers, I'll keep that photo.
I like that.
Got prickly pear growing here.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, but there's a prickly pear that's got a fruit.
Where?
Right there on the left.
Now, when we were on a different hike, this guy kept calling it a tuna.
A tuna.
Remember?
I do.
We were at the Torrey Pines State Park, and the guy kept calling...
Woolly joint prickly pear.
Oh, wow.
That's new.
I'm gonna have to get that.
That's new. Woolly joint prickly pear. We'll upload that picture. That's fun. Oh, I hear birds.
Whoa, I got coastal prickly pear.
Huh. California thrasher just showed up.
Oh, cool.
Thought we saw a thrasher. Remember we were saying that? It's that nose, or the beak. Alright, if we're quiet, we can maybe hear these birds.
Okay,
Or Mo's gonna talk.
so sorry. The prickly pear cactus is a tuna, as it's called in much of South America, is the edible fruit of a type of prickly pear cactus. Originates in what is now known as Mexico, but grows today in dry areas all around the world. So the fruit that you harvest
It's called a tuna,
is called a tuna.
even though it's not a fish.
Exactly.
Yes.
A couple of these prickly pears have had some good chomps taken out of them by
Really
somebody.
have. Somebody's been
Some
having a
sort of
bite.
critter. Morning.
We had a northern mockingbird show up in the Merlin app.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh yeah, you can hear him. He's the one that does all these random noises. There's some people here. We'll walk by him and then you can hear him.
Good morning. Morning.
Okay, so the northern mockingbird will mock other birds. Ooh, I see it.
Where?
He is just sticking out up there.
I see him.
Let me get a picture. Oh, that's the thrasher that we
I was
can see
gonna
the
say,
picture.
that kind of looks like the thrasher.
But the sound, listen. Hilarious.
Look at his face.
Oh, it's the thrasher making
Yeah.
a noise. It's all thrasher.
Yeah. You can see his little beak opening. And you can see his little mouth moving. Here. Is that one? Yeah, that's him too.
That's crazy. California thrasher. How cool is
Knew
that?
it all along.
That was fun.
That was so fun. Now what? This is a new weed we haven't seen yet. I mean, we've definitely seen it a lot in our past,
Some type of thistle.
but not here on the route.
You gonna seek it?
Prickly sow thistle.
Prickly sow thistle. I think we've seen that before.
Got such a red stalk. It looks like rhubarb. And then it produces like a yellow flower that kind of looks like a Or
Now
the
I
sow thistle produces a flower that looks similar to the yellow dandelion.
Ah, right.
Whoa,
What do
what's
you see?
this?
What do you see?
What's this orange fungus on the plant?
Ooh.
Identification
that?
time.
Those aren't bugs, right? That's not.
Don't look like bugs.
Aphids.
They look like,
Are you trying to seek it?
it thinks it's a bird. Ooh, Mikey fungi.
It's a fungi?
Yeah, dude. I knew it.
What?
I think it's insects. Yeah, we need to just upload it for the scientists. And maybe we can upload it to INAT. That's what we need to do. Take some good pics. And what kind of plant is this? This is that one that we were tagging earlier.
Fungi, including lichens. So it could be a lichen.
You tagged this one earlier with the
You
little
can't touch
tiny
the
leaves.
actual plant.
I got Baccharius.
That's all I got too here.
I got, yeah, 6 out of 7.
We uploaded that photo onto iNaturalist, and someone casually graded it as coyote brush rust or Puccinia evadens on coyote brush. It's in the kingdom of fungi, including lichens.
Check out this lichen pic on stateofthestateparks.com.
Pretty quiet over here. Like, as far as not hearing a lot of road traffic.
We're hearing that thrasher though.
Yeah, and you're not hearing a lot of airplane traffic either, though.
That's nice.
Or like helicopters. It's really nice. It's hard to get that today in Southern California
For sure.
on a hike.
Man, he is singing. Getting fully sung to.
Ooh, I think I see an owl pellet.
Ooh.
Yeah?
That's good news. Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, they're hairy. Okay, now we've transitioned to kind of a sandy surface.
The top of the hill kind of feeling.
Interesting. Oh wow, there's some cool rocks over here that I've never seen before.
Those are interesting.
Here's more of that nightshade. Deerweed. I'm gonna start calling that out. That's it.
Right, it kind of looks like
looks like
thyme.
a road, yeah.
We were on a hike recently with some folks from the Orange County chapter of the Native Plant Society, and they called a plant deer broom. I asked if it was the same plant that I had come to know as deerweed, and this woman said yes. And then she talked about the rebranding of our California native plants that have weed in the name because it immediately turns people off. Basically, many of our native plants have weed in the name because they were growing in the settlers' crops and they didn't know what they were. The common definition of a weed is a plant that is worthless, troublesome, harmful, or useless. In agriculture, it just means something growing where you don't want it to be. What is and is not a weed is a matter of perspective. So we say, no more weeds.
What are these little?
Hey, I think this is the deerweed blooming. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just heard a bee. This bee just landed right here on this flower of the deerweed. You hear him?
I can hear it. That guy's so loud.
He's a loud bee. Sir. Good morning.
Sir, please, can I tag you?
He loves these deerweed flowers. Trying
Wow,
to tag
those
him.
buckwheats back there are so beautiful too.
Good morning. At least get a picture of you. Some type of bee.
Buckwheat.
Buckwheat, lemonade berry. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, this is really nice. Wow, look at that. Great views. Oh yeah, we're back on like a
Oh,
stone top.
look at this. Like a
Oh.
vine that's covering all of
This
this
looks
stuff.
like tomato.
Super invasive. You think it's tomato? Man roots. California
Oh,
man root.
this is native. This is native.
Native.
Yeah,
It's really interesting because
it's all dewy.
It's dewy. It's holding the
retaining
water.
the water. That's why it's native, dude.
We've heard about this. Native plants will be more furry.
Oh wait, I just have man roots. Did you get full?
I got California man root.
Okay.
What are
Chili
you?
cote.
What's chili cote?
I don't know. Use new photo. Few species.
Native as well. Okay, so
Is it the same?
I don't know.
Morning. Good morning. Oh wait, the chilicote is the one that has that thing that comes off it.
I don't see that. Oh, but I just got chilicote though. Which
This
one
is
it?
cool.
It says it's part of the gourd family. All right, we're gonna need to figure out which one it is. I'll post that photo.
Wait, is this the...
Morning.
Yo.
What?
Is this the little gourd post
Oh,
fruit?
the chilicote gourd. Take
Come
a
on,
picture.
man.
Look at that. Are there other gourds? There it is.
See if you can find a... Look, here. It makes
Yeah.
the flower and then the fruit.
The
Bro.
chilicote.
The chilicote.
That was cool. Big laurel sumac.
There's the old fruit.
So they call the laurel sumac a taco plant, right, Mo?
It's a colloquialism because the little leaves kind of look like a hard taco shell when it's folded up. And then when the fruit dries, kind of looks like taco meat. Kind of cute.
I love it.
Whatever works, man. Whatever gets you jazzed on nature.
For sure.
So we've been on our nature journey down here in Southern California for the last year or two. So we're actually able to call out some of the native plants down here. Your toyons, your laurel sumacs, your lemonade berries.
Yeah, there's a bunch of nice bush growing up here. A bunch of laurel sumac, bunch of lemonade
Earweed.
berry, bunch of buckwheat. And guess what? Not a lot of mustard growing,
That's
which is
good.
kind of cool. Maybe they thought we'll start on the top of the hill and the seeds will fall down.
Oh. Morning.
Wow, look this way, east. You can see over a bunch of other ridges of other mountains. Probably in the Cleveland National Forest over there.
Rainstorm over there.
Yeah,
Cleveland National Forest
yeah,
is that
that's
way?
what it's called.
Oh.
Over there east of us.
Think it has anything to do with
I don't
Grover, Cleveland?
know. We could probably look into that.
That's a good question. It's a very good question.
This is the coyote brush.
It's the same plant, right?
Yes. It's just in bloom now. And look, it has all that. That's the one we
The
were
fir.
somewhere and we like,
The butterfly garden.
yeah.
Oh, you think we're going up there? There's a little house on the top of the hill here in front of us.
Whoa. Kind of looks like a bathroom.
It does.
It might be.
I bet you that's where we're going. Bet you
Very
that's the
much
end of the
could be.
trail. Ooh, I see a butterfly or a hummingbird. Hummingbird.
Right there.
There's two of them. You saw the first one fly. And there was a second one. Ooh, restoration in progress for the
Ooh.
western spadefoot toad.
Let's take a picture.
Of the side? Yeah, do it.
Western spadefoot toad used to be found throughout California in habitats with seasonal ponds, but now are limited to only a few sites because of loss of habitat and urban development. California State Parks, OC Parks, and the Natural Communities Coalition are working together to create more seasonal ponds in several locations to allow toads better habitat for breeding and increase their population. For more information, please visit us at crystalcovestatepark.org. Cool. That's fun. Oh, this is so wet
We are.
from the dew.
Still dewy.
You know, but is it dewy because the ground's wet? Because this is a seasonal pond, and it's like getting wet from the bottom.
Oh. Interesting. Or is it just dew from last night?
But like, why is it not dewy here?
Oh, look at this variegated plant
I
here on the
tried to
ground.
get this before. It's very hard.
Some
Some sort of milk vetch.
Let me see if I can
Totally
get it
made that
real
up.
quick. You just made up milk veg?
No, it's a real thing. I just don't know what it is, really.
Right away. Milk thistle.
Huh.
New species.
Okay, I gotta get it.
Can't believe we don't have milk thistle.
I know. Oh, I got it.
Milk thistle?
Yeah.
You've had it.
Introduced.
Oh, look. Maybe just-
Whoa.
Oh,
Ooh, weird smell.
smells like sage.
Smells like weird sage.
Wet weird sage. What
What a nice hike.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I like how at the beginning of this hike, how it kind of burns you out and you go up the hill. And the rest of it's just kind of a slow, flat walk and then a slight incline to the end.
Yeah,
That's good. I like getting worn out at the beginning.
I do too. And then coming back downhill the rest of the way.
Yeah.
You can find super special pics and behind the scenes photos on our Instagram page. Search State of the State Parks and give us a follow.
Big buckwheat.
Wow.
There's
Deerweed. It's a deerweed in there.
The yellow, right?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Yeah, maybe we can get a butterfly expert to come on
Yeah,
and hike
I
with
bet
us.
we can.
You guys know any butterfly experts that want to walk around with us?
Oh, black sage. Finally found it.
Yeah, there's black sage.
Black sage. Yep. Here's the pods.
Yeah. We've been on the hunt for black sage this whole time. We'll take a picture of that when we come back.
Ooh, tons of black sage. I'm gonna take a picture
Oh yeah.
so we don't forget.
Well, we can show people what we mean about the seed balls sticking out the top of the plant. Look at these ones. One last hill climb up to the tiny little house on the top of the hill.
Which we believe to be a bathroom.
I would imagine this bathroom.
Wow. Look at this view.
Do you have a favorite state park? Send us an email at stateofthestateparks@gmail.com.
It's the blue-gray gnatcatcher. I see him. Wonder if I can get a picture. I see him. Where'd he go?
He's in that bush still.
He's in the bush.
There he is.
I'm gonna get a picture for you guys. This is the second time I've seen this blue-gray gnatcatcher in the last couple of days.
He went away. He went to the bush.
But that was definitely the blue-gray gnatcatcher. It's got a fun song.
Like got
chick-
like a
chick-
trill at the top.
chickadee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I saw him down in Anaheim,
At the coves.
at the old Anaheim Coves. There's a campsite up here. Lower Morrow Campground.
Lower? Where's upper?
I don't know.
Turns out Upper is another 1.1 miles up the hill.
There are 3 campgrounds on the bluff side of Highway 1 in Crystal Cove State Park. The Morrow Campground boasts 58 campsites with picnic tables. 28 are designated RV and trailer sites, and 30 are designated as low impact for soft-sided trailers, van conversions, and tents. There are also 3 options for the backcountry hike-in campsites. The 3 campgrounds are called the Lower Morrow, Upper Morrow, and Deer Canyon. They have 32 campsites total between the 3 of them.
Nice.
Oh wow, look at that massive raven
I saw it.
right here on the table. Big boy ravens. Good morning, gentlemen. How are we today? Beautiful ravens. All right, I think we made it to the top.
I think so. Let me
I guess the trail keeps going.
double check this.
Check all trails.
Yeah, we reached
This
it.
is the top.
Yeah.
All right. This is the pinnacle of our hike. We made it to the bathrooms. I think we should do a thing where every time we finish, get to the top of a hike, if it's an out and back, we take a picture.
Okay.
So why don't we go over here to where the coast is?
Okay. And
We
maybe
can
the
get our,
sign.
we can get our, what are we gonna call this picture? We should have a name for it. The peak pick,
Yeah.
our pinnacle pick.
Pinnacle pick.
Our Pinnacle Picks can be found at stateofthestateparks.com under the Pinnacle Picks tab. All right, well, that kind of wraps up our hike there. There's one more cool thing that I think we should talk about, and it's at the end of our hike as we came back down. So we made our way back down to the parking lot, and we found a bunch of cool info provided by the park about the local flora and fauna. We then decided to take advantage of the tunnel under the Highway 1 out to the beach, so we could maybe dip our toes in the ocean. but when we got down to that tunnel, it was flooded up to about 3 feet. The only people headed out that way were fishermen and waders. It was really cool to see nature decide, nope, you're not going to the beach today. So we've uploaded this video of us walking down to the beach and finding this flood to our amazing new Instagram page. Find us at the State of the State Parks and give us a follow. All right, first episode in the can. Thank you for joining us. We had an amazing time doing this first episode, and we can't wait to do more.
We had a really great time here at Crystal Cove, and we can't wait to return to visit all of the other trails and campgrounds.
We'll be back one day to camp at the sites on the bluff side, and we're dying to stay at the newly renovated cottages down on the beach, but we're having an insanely hard time figuring out how to book those. So let us know if you have any tips or tricks.
The views were amazing. The weather was perfect in January, and it wasn't packed, so it was a great trip. Consider going out there yourself.
Shout out to the Beachcomber restaurant. It took us entirely too long to get down here, and now we are such huge fans of their breakfast and cocktails.
Be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all the social medias at State of the State Parks so you can see where we go next.
Wow. Look this way. Whoa. This is cool. Whoa. What's this?
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Mo.